Oh man, we got a lot of stuff to talk about today because there is massive drama. Okay, Palantir, SoFi, Taco Tuesday. Happy Taco Tuesday to everyone. I'm going to be having some beef. Oh yes, beef and cheese. Right now I'm on a low carb diet, so I'm pretty much avoiding the taco shell. But you can definitely do Taco Tuesday, even without the taco shell. Just little taco salad. Oh yes, mighty yummy. Okay, so happy Taco Tuesday for everyone. If you're not having a great day, my philosophy is that there's always the next day, aka tomorrow. Happy Wednesday early. Yesterday, I was dealing with sinuses, not good, but today I'm feeling awesome. However, the market right now is not feeling awesome. There is drama. Okay, so we're on the daily time frame of Palantir. I am not a shareholder of Palantir. I have been many times in the course of the last couple years. The stock murdered, obliterated. It was, if not anything, an amazing event. The earnings that this company produced put analysts in Wall Street into a frenzy because they have never seen anything like it. There is a really good chance that this company could very well be a multi-trillion-dollar company if they continue to do what they did. Now, if they're not going to continue to do what they did, that's different. But revenue growth for the quarter was just they just murdered everything. Guidance, revenue growth, EPS. It wasn't a triple beat, it was a triple quadruple everything. I have a friend that is holding Palantir with life-changing money. So is a lot of people. And the reason they have not sold out is because you have a company that is just it's incredible. We have really never seen anything like it. It is just massively. So why are we pulling back to support? I am a technical trader. I talk a lot about technical analysis. A lot of investors don't like talking about technical analysis. I believe in fundamental analysis, but you got to know technical so you can buy at really good opportunities. Otherwise, buying up here, I mean, if you're going to go ahead and say Palantir is going to be someday a $300-$400 stock, it doesn't matter if you buy up here or buy down here. You buy at 175, you buy 192, you buy 206. It's a great return to double up on your money. But the thing about it is that right now we are bouncing, or we are pulling back a very decent amount. Palantir in the pre-market, right now it's 8:10 Eastern Standard Time. Palantir in the pre-market is down close to 7%. Every stock right now is being hammered. Every stock right now is being hit. So what is going on? Well, there is a lot of drama. It is all manipulated in my personal opinion. SoFi is even down. SoFi is 20. Oh boy. 5-minute time frame. What is going on here? I had the wrong thing up. Here we go. Okay, so SoFi pretty much gave up its gains from yesterday if we don't rebound to the 30s. And we're kind of just really hovering in this area. Why is there a lot of massive pullback right now? Is because of nonsense, like I said. Utterly ridiculous nonsense. I got 2 articles really quick that I want to pull up here. Let's see. So one is on the Wall Street. I'm not subscribed, nor would I be subscribed to this nonsense. I don't got any proof, but I mean, it's just my opinion. I believe that this is all manipulated garbage. But basically, pretty much, global markets fall after Fed officials express diverging views on cuts. the Federal Reserve is pretty much divided. Where what they want to do for December, where their philosophy is going. The stock market does not like uncertainty. Then you got this BS article from, of course, go figure, Communist News Bullshit Central, CNBC. Goldman Sachs, Morgan Stanley warn of a market correction, things run, and then they pull back. Well, no shit, Sherlock. Of course they do. And honestly, that's what they're supposed to do. But we got stuff like this that is definitely pre-affecting stuff. Now, I've been talking about this in the last couple videos of mine. If you are new here, welcome. We cover a variety of stuff. If you are liking my content, please drop a like. It's totally free. I always like videos that I personally watch. I've been doing that for many, many years since I've been on YouTube. I've been on YouTube since the star rating, well over 15 years ago. Morning coffee, cheers, by the way. Black coffee, couple tablespoons of heavy cream. Oh, yummy in the tummy. I used to load up on sugar. Had some health issues last year, totally fixed now because sugar has been avoided, but that's a different topic. The main topic here, yeah, imagine if the stock market was avoiding the sugar, aka the drama. Stock market will be trading much better right now. But this is like totally natural. I've been saying this to my friends and a couple family members that are really in the stock market. A correction is needed. We have ran up so much. We have ran up since April, Liberation Day. We have ran. From Liberation Day, we are up negative 30%. That can't be right. What is going on here? You know, these stupid... I am a paying member of TradingView, and it would be nice if these things actually worked. There we go. The SPY is up from Liberation Day low 42%. On an annual basis, the S&P, the SPY will give you, I believe it's 7 to 11%. Some years it's greater. Imagine if you had $1,000 or 10 grand or 100 grand, and you're like, wow, I'm going to buy all the way down here. Right now, you could walk away with $400, $4,000, $40,000 just from the SPY. Now, if you go ahead and if you bought long-term options like Leaps with 1,000, 10,000, 100,000, you're turning 1,000 into 7,000, maybe even more. 10,000, 70, 80, 80,000, maybe even more. And then you're talking about beyond life-changing money. But then again, $70,000 could also be life-changing money too. $70,000 is still a lot in this day and age. It really is. We got to pull back. Whether we pull back to the 100-day, if we trade under the 50-day to signal some bearishness, but it's normal. Retail gets so caught up in this in a lot of stuff. Don't let like Wall Street scare you away from great companies. SoFi, in my opinion, actually no, it's not my opinion. They beat every single quarter. Phenomenal company. Palantir, phenomenal company. I owned shares in the teens, and I ended up selling in the 20s. Like, I mean, hell, I even bought shares on Liberation Day, and then I ended up selling, and it's unbelievable. A lot of people on Wall Street are saying that Palantir is just gone way too nuts, and it just doesn't. But we've never seen anything like this. Same thing with Meta. I have been a shareholder in Meta multiple times. Once again, honestly, should have just held this friggin' thing. I once had shares of Meta in the 5s. I actually owned shares back early in this time frame. Ended up selling around here. I've been in and out of Meta. I owned shares on Liberation Day. I ended up like Meta is falling off a cliff because Zuckerberg is so the thing about Meta is they just had earnings. They are spending more than they are creating revenue, and it's freaking out a lot of people. But you have a great CEO that has led this company out of multiple recessions now. Multiple recessions. This CEO prevailed out of this. Like, I don't know where I was in the stupid penny stock market during this time frame. I ended up getting my ass handed to me. But if you bought Meta around here, like, holy smokes. Zuckerberg knows what he's doing, in my opinion. So here's another prime example. How low can Meta go? Meta right now is really in free fall. I mean, this stock is beaten down. I mean, if a market correction does happen, you could see Meta. Honestly, the stocks typically that are beaten down before, it's really good companies that are beaten down before a correction. They don't really get hammered too much. And Meta has already been hammered, and they're pretty much in timeout right now of this quarter. But yeah, I mean, I just looking at everything, this stock is, we are in pre-market, and we have even fallen even more. 20%. Great company, 20%. This is how quickly things can change. So, a lot of people are really still saying that this is going to be a 2018 scenario. Maybe 2018 is coming a little later this year, because 2018, back in 2018, where we had a nasty end of the year, it started in October. However, this time frame now, back in September of 18. Well, actually, hold on one second. I gotta relook this thing. Hold on. Ooh. We got some interesting stuff going on here. So we triple topped all the way. Then after November, wow, man. Okay, I had to look at this a little more extensively. So we had a fall off in October, and then we triple topped all throughout November. This is very interesting. I actually didn't catch this the first time. Okay. So as you see, we basically did not do the... Well, we got hit a little bit in October. Maybe we're going to be forming some triple tops or a double top in November, and then maybe December we're going to have a correction. That is a very well possibility. In my opinion, if a correction does happen, I'm actually very cash heavy right now, which is honestly probably not the best thing, because if we do not get a correction, well, we're just going to soar higher. But Meta is now very intriguing to me. I honestly didn't even look at their chart this morning, let alone yesterday. I didn't look at it. This is actually very intriguing. If a correction does happen, I'm thinking probably of doing like a public profile challenge. I have shown my SoFi shares right now on my second account, not on my main account. But my Webull account, I use Robinhood for my main account. My Webull account is my second trading account, and I'm holding really just a solid, decent size of SoFi. On my main account, SoFi is significantly more. I'm not a multimillionaire. I'm just a small fish in a big pond. But I've made on this account definitely some very smart options such as SoFi. And I mean, I'm still up a very decent amount. Moving forward, though, on SoFi, I'm holding. But if this market does pull back, then yeah, I'm going to become once again a shareholder of Meta. I'll definitely pick up Palantir if we continue to get a nasty pullback. And I also got some other companies on my radar as well, too. Actually, I'll go ahead and talk about it a little bit. I am a shareholder of AMD as well. And AMD is just, it's phenomenal. AMD has a lot of other stuff going on, though. But the thing about technical analysis is that a lot of times you look for gaps. And we pushed up so quick. We could very well pull back to the $200 range on AMD. That gives us a solid 20% pullback. I mean, if a correction does happen, big tech is going to be hammered. We could come back to the 170s. And I mean, oh gosh, AMD, with the stuff they're doing, their CEO is on fire. Lisa Su is taking this company. And AMD used to be a terrible company. They used to be a absolutely terrible company. Just look at the history of AMD. They were like back in 10 years ago. They literally got saved and took off. A lot of it is, well, actually, I should say more than a lot of it is a great CEO. But that's what happens when you have a great CEO. When you have a great CEO of a company like Lisa Su, like Anthony Noto, SoFi, like Palantir, Alex Karp, they're going to get you through rough times. Now, Alex Karp has gotten us through the recession of 2022, but what is Palantir going to look like if a pullback in the market does happen? Even if we don't get a recession, because the Federal Reserve is going to be with us and they're going to be cutting rates. It's not like we're going into a recession because of a rate hike. Although there are some Fed members that probably thinks maybe we should raise rates. The Federal Reserve right now is really divided, and that is what is causing a lot of this market uncertainty nonsense. Right now I'm looking at the 5-minute for SoFi. And, yeah, I mean, it's really uncertainty. Today, we could have the market open and things could flip. I mean, we could get an update or something later on today. Who knows? The point of the matter is that things can change in a snap of the fingers. This is the U.S. stock market. I love it. I'm really enjoying making, content. So this is pretty much a morning update. I do want to include other companies into here, such as, like I said, AMD. But SoFi, I got to continue covering. And I'm probably maybe going to start covering some Palantir. Especially if I do get back into Palantir. It's going to be a solid position for mine. And, I mean, it's a crazy company. People right now are calling for Palantir to be double up. It's a company that is making people into millionaires. Just insane. Hopefully SoFi does the same for me. I'm really hoping and praying it does. Alright, so if you did enjoy this video, like I said, please smash a like. Please subscribe for future content. Tomorrow's video is going to be a little more in-depth also, middle of the week, hump day coming up, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Later.